Hi and welcome to Spark Up. This is the place where you can get upgrades of different energies that are coming in and that can really help you to navigate in a bit of an insane world we live in and just feel a bit better and expanded and learn about you, learn about energies and the new earth we are moving into. So, I'm Susana. I'm co-creator of Conscious Travel Family, and let's tune into the word of today. And that is sadness. And the word sadness we are very familiar with. I don't think anyone ever not haven't felt sad at one point. But what we don't know generally, the majority of people, is that sadness is there to tell us excuse me, is really there to tell us that we are not authentic with ourselves. So if you peel an onion, if sadness is the first emotion you get in contact with, if you peel it away, there's grief. And the grief and sorrow is also the indicator of there's something that where we are not authentic and standing in our own truth and power. So instead of trying to get rid of sadness, because what happens is that we have all these emotions and we suppress them, because also, and especially in the spiritual world, we are taught to, it's like, oh, we need to get up and we need to be positive, and we can, like trying to, like, yeah, I'm feeling so great, and then we're crying on the inside. And as long as we're not really authentic with what is going on, and embrace our sadness, and embrace the grief, and embrace the parts of us that is still separated from the whole. It's like we can't move, we can't be our full us, we can't be our fullest, we can't live to our fullest, because we're dimming the light with suppressing these emotions. So when we have sadness coming up, might be because we feel betrayed by someone, the people we loved, the people we trusted. It could be that when we suppress these emotions over and over, maybe even neglecting and saying it's like, oh, they don't mean it, or, well, it's okay, they're right, maybe, or just, I just have to step up and think there's a meaning with everything, and like pull ourselves up again. We actually increase that sadness and that grief because we're not being authentic and true to ourselves. That can then lead into depression and anxiety and all of that. And it's what is so interesting in that when we are brave enough to let go and really feel our sadness and feel it's okay to be sad, it fades away. So it's all about, like we spoke about in one of the other videos about the fixation. When we let go, the sadness will crumble away. If we stop feeling that sadness is something that we need to get out of, that we're supposed to be, well, if we're supposed to be all happy and live in the bliss and oneness, we can't feel sadness. But that's actually not what a lot of gurus and are telling us. They are actually saying, feel the sadness, be and dwell in it. It's like, let it expand into your body, sit and feel it fully. And that goes with all emotions. So feel it fully, and all of a sudden comes to a point where there's a relief. Because we feel authentic, we feel what we feel. Because also, again, when we try to hold on and suppress our emotions, they build, and that can also then create other diseases and in our physical bodies, because our emotions are in our cells, right? So that is the allowance of feeling the sadness, and use sadness as a guidance of saying, it's like, hey, where am I not authentic with myself here? If someone it's like you feel betrayed by someone, where are you betraying yourself? I'm not saying that, it's right what they're doing. It has nothing to do with that. It's just to allow yourself, it's okay to feel sad, because when we can let go and just fall, that's when we can really rise. And I speak from experience here, because I was in a really deep depression at one point, where I can hardly remember anything for 2 years. It's like I was in a different world. There's no memory. Where it was very difficult to get up in the morning, and it was very difficult to feel meaning with anything. And what I wish I had known back then, because this kept on going for more than 2 years, is that if I only allowed myself to fall and feel the pain, feel the sadness, feel the grief, I would have shifted much sooner. So the tip is, feel it, and that will bring you up automatically. Don't try to pull yourself up. That's bullshit. The emotions are here to guide us, to stay true to yourselves. So I hope that can really help you, because I know there's a lot of people at the moment who are very overwhelmed and feel very depressed and have anxiety, because it's really intense out here. It's like our planet is going through huge shifts, and that is quite provoking. So really to then have some tools and bring out your bravery, your courage to feel, and use the feelings to guide you. So I hope you can embrace your sadness and grief today, and sending so much love. And please comment, like, and share your insights and in the comments below, because it's super important that we allow ourselves to speak up, and we can't continue like this. We need authentic, real people. That doesn't mean we get to just tell people that they're idiots, because it's all about the inner. So what does it do with you? What happens in you when you hear this? How do you feel? So please share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.